Hi guys, a bit of a different video. It was meant to be a review and will kind of be a review. I was contacted recently by a few people, different companies asking me if I could review some of their products. So I contacted a few of them back and said, yeah, that's fine, but it'd be on a basis of a honest review, not just kind of bigging up the products for your business. One of the companies was KooPower. They are KooPower.com. Seem to sell various things, and yeah, they were going to send me some solar lights, so that would have been quite interesting. They said, yeah, we'll send you out stuff, and then they just gave me a link to Amazon page, and that was for this, a flexible garden hose. Well, I live in a flat, I don't have a garden, and I certainly don't have a tap or a hose lock fitting that I can connect this hose to do any kind of review on it. So it's certainly not solar lights, and is not really the best thing to be sending me to review. When I go around my mate's house next time, I will probably just give it to him and say, there you go. I mean, sometimes I wash my car around there, so it could be more useful than dragging out the big hose. So here it is, expandable 3x hose. I have seen these before and sort of wondered if they're any good or not, or if they're just likely to sort of break on you, very quickly. So certainly arrived quickly. I think they contacted me probably about Thursday, I think, to say they were going to send me something, and yeah, it's just turned up today. So in the packet we have got our hose here, so it's all elasticated together. How do we get the ends out? There we are. So 30 foot in length, expands to 3 times its diameter, pre-terminated onto some standard hose lock type connectors, and then you get a little trigger gun with it as well. Does that do multiple spray? Oh yes, so we got shower, jet, flat, center, cone, and full and mist. So quite a few different spray patterns. You can see the different sort of nozzles they've got moulded into the plastic there, and that enables them to give you those different patterns, and that's a hose lock connector, so that will just lock onto there like so. All in all, not too bad. The item on Amazon is £9.68, free deliveries, or on orders over 20, so you probably have to factor in delivery. It has got 4 stars out of 5. 80 people have reviewed it. I haven't actually looked at the reviews to see what people think of it. I'd rather sort of try it myself, really. But yeah, it's a shame in the sense I haven't got any facilities here to do a test on this. I'll have to go around my mate's house and use his outside tap. It feels reasonably sturdy. There's obviously some kind of rubber pipe internally, and this is just a sort of outer cover, really, just to make it look a bit better, I guess. The handle feels okay. It's not, perfect. Bit of adjustment there. Is that a locking mechanism? Oh yes, we got a little locking mechanism there, just to lock the thing in whichever spray pattern you've got. Save you holding onto the trigger all the time. Interested to see how good this is. I was borrowing my mate's hose lock one. He had just found it. It had been sitting around for ages, and so I was using that on the car. And yeah, it used it once, and then the mechanism just jammed open, so it's always on there every time you turn the tap on. I just get a screwdriver, and we'll pop that screw out and see what we can see inside. Okay, so we'll just pop this centre screw out, see if we can actually take that top cover off or not. It's certainly on there quite tough. Might be. Oh yeah. Don't really want to break it if I can avoid it. But just take that off and have a look. Might give us an indication of how likely this is to last any reasonable length of time. It's definitely sprung loaded. Okay, so not really much to see inside. There's a little pin there. Not quite sure what that pin is doing. Does that move when you do that? No. Might just be a locating pin. It's on a spring though, so it must be acting on something. This would be presumably our jet coming in here, and this is obviously just our screw hole there. And then the other side of the assembly is just a plastic plate really that's been fixed in there. And yeah, that's just all lines up with the various holes that you've got there for the different jets. And obviously as you're rotating it round, it's just directing the water to each different one. So I can't imagine it's super precise. You're going to get some leakage out of it, but that's not too bad. Oh, I see, this pin is acting on these little notches. So there's little recessed areas along this white disc, and then that obviously locks in there, and that gives you the click sound and also helps lock it back in place. So I'll pop that screw back in the top there. So yeah, so apologies to the company who sent me at KooPower, because it's not really ideal for my channel. I certainly will do a video on anything that I find interesting. This is kind of interesting. It's a hose pipe. It's not exactly fascinating, but of course it is much you know, neater package than having a big stiffly coiled pipe that tends to just get kinked up, and it's just a nightmare. I found that at my mate's house, trying to put it back into his little outdoor cupboard is quite a nightmare. This is certainly a bit easier. Should be long enough to reach around the car, I should hope. I don't know if it actually stretches any further out. It's got a bit of elastic in there, but certainly would expand in size, so I should take it round there, and might be able to wash my car tomorrow if the weather's dry. Weather today is terrible. Raining all day long so far, so shan't be washing the car today, but I will test that out and update you if there's anything interesting. So there we are. There's a quick look at a expandable hose from KooPower. Makes watering easy. Excellent. Thanks for watching.